Tom?
Yep, speak.
Gerald? It's all you.
Okay. Zoe, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. I love the film, let me say.
I'm so happy you liked it.
You totally gave yourself to Catalea. And if anything, what could you identify with the complexities of her life?
That she's her perseverance, and she's very focused, and she's physically agile, more than I am, of course. But tapping into her melancholy and her pain, fortunately for me, I have not. I don't identify with her at all.
You are my favorite action hero now. And speaking of that, the role was very physical. Speak to your experience with the physical aspects of it.
Well, thanks to Avatar and doing films like The Losers as well, I was able to sustain a muscle memory of what I had learned on every project. So by the time by the time I started training for Colombiana, it wasn't like it was secondhand nature, but I was starting somewhere already. I just needed to master now my gun training. With different gun models, of course, heavy ones, very heavy ones, build muscles so that I can also sustain the combat tactical training that we were going to do, because it was a very different form of fighting from Aisha and The Losers and from Neytiri and Avatar. She had a combination of like martial arts with Krav Maga, which is the Israeli military sort of training, but it couldn't be flawless. It needed to be sort of street, because that's how she trained. So I had to work with amazing people and really pay attention. And there were moments in which I would have these brain farts, and I'm like, ay Dios mío, my brain, I operate on 1, 2, 3, 4, like jazz hands and everything, and this was a little difficult. But I had to do it. Once I made the commitment to be a part of this project, I had to do it because I wanted all the people that took part in training me, I wanted them to be proud of what they were going to see on screen.
And the role centered on family and love. Talk about your family and what your family means to you.
Everything. It's my beginning, my middle, and my end. That's it.
Okay, and what do roles such as these do for women in general?
I think what they do for women is just as great as what they do for film lovers and audience and fans. They're giving you a simple story told through different eyes. Just allow yourself to watch it. And this is a movie about revenge, and because it's a female that's guiding it, doesn't mean that we're going to compromise the violence that a movie like this would entail, and we're not going to apologize or weaken her just because she's a petal and we just don't want her to get fragile. Like that to me was the most important. From the aspect of a woman, it's very empowering because it allows the world to see that women can not only play roles that are a certain way, that you can also play roles that are physically demanding and violent and dark, and they shouldn't diminish us or demean us or make you feel offended or nervous because we might get hurt. We're feisty creatures, just like men are, and it's about time we start incorporating that into our art.
And you've attracted a lot of attention, from Avatar to, I'm sure, this as well. Talk about coexisting with the media, with social networking and, blogging. How does that play into your life?
It plays in the most positive way because I've found a very amicable medium to negotiate with it. I do believe that social media, digital social media, is the new way of promoting anything, yourself, your company, what you do, what you want to showcase. And when you do it appropriately, it gives people a better access to you in the best way possible. So in that sense, I do believe it's necessary and it's inevitable because it is the future. It's our next step when it comes to evolution.
Fabulous. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Stop, Dave. Very nice. Watch your head.